Then they all left, each one to his own home. But Yeshua went to the Mount of Olives. At daybreak he appeared again in the temple court, where all the people gathered around him, and he sat down to teach them. The Torah teachers and the Parushim brought in a woman who had been caught committing adultery, and made her stand in the center of the group. Then they said to him, "Rabbi, this woman was caught in the very act of committing adultery. Now in our Torah, Moshe commanded that such a woman be stoned to death. What do you say about it?" They said this to trap him, so that they might have ground for bringing charges against him. But Yeshua bent down and began writing in the dust with his finger. When they came questioning him, he straightened up and said to them, "The one of you who is without sin, let him be the first to throw a stone at her." Then he bent down and wrote in the dust again. On hearing this, they began to leave, one by one, the older ones first, until he was left alone with the woman still there. Standing up, Yeshua said to her, "Where are they? Has no one condemned you?" She said, "No one, sir." Yeshua said, "Neither do I condemn you. Now go, and don't sin anymore." In Yerushalayim, the brothers received us warmly. The next day, Shaul and the rest of us went to see Yaakov, and all the elders were present. After greeting them, Shaul described in detail each of the things God had done among the Gentiles through his efforts. On hearing it, they praised God, but they also said to him, "You see, brother, how many tens of thousands of believers there are among the Judeans, and they are all zealots for the Torah. Now what they have been told about you is that you are teaching all the Jews living among the Gentiles to apostatize from Moshe, telling them not to have a Brit Milah circumcision for their sons and not to follow the traditions. What then is to be done? They will certainly hear that you have come. So do what we tell you. We have 4 men who are under a vow. Take them with you, be purified with them, and pay the expenses connected with having their heads shaved. Then everyone will know that there is nothing to these rumors which have been heard about you, but that, on the contrary, you yourself stay in line and keep the Torah." However, in regard to the Gentiles who have come to trust in Yeshua, we all joined in writing them a letter with our decision that they should abstain from what had been sacrificed to idols, from blood, from what is strangled, and from fornication. The next day Shaul took the men, purified himself along with them, and entered the temple to give notice of when the period of purification would be finished, and the offering would have to be made for each of them. The 7 days were almost up when some unbelieving Jews from the province of Asia saw him in the temple, stirred up all the crowd, and grabbed him. "Men of Israel, help!" they shouted. "This is the man who goes everywhere teaching everyone things against the people, against the Torah, and against this place. And now he has even brought some Gentiles into the temple and defiled this holy place." They had previously seen Trophimus from Ephesus in the city with him, and assumed that Shaul had brought him into the temple. The whole city was aroused, and people came running from all over. They seized Shaul and dragged him out of the temple, and at once the gates were shut. But while they were attempting to kill him, word reached the commander of the Roman battalion that all Yerushalayim was in turmoil. Immediately he took officers and soldiers and charged down upon them. As soon as they saw the commander, they quit beating Shaul.